People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Now the first part of this video is about a high-level investigation that is underway by the Jamaican Coast Guard, Border Patrol, Rete and Lele. And it involves the finding of 2,630 pounds of cocoa. Now people, when we say cocoa, we are talking about the white stuff. We are talking about the expensive drugs when enough people use all over the place. Now this all happened in St. Thomas, Moran Point to be exact. It is said that the Jamaican Coast Guard, the Border Patrol, was basically doing a routine check when they found parcels. We are speaking about 998 parcels, and when they took it to the Coast Guard on the shore, it was found out to be 2,630 pounds of that uncut pure stuff. Now people, when we hear about that, we are wonder, then hold on a minute, if I so much, how much it costs? Well people, we also have the details, and it comes to a whopping 4.5 billion Jamaican dollars. And people may say billion with the B. We are talking about the big B. We are talking about biggie. We are talking about notorious stuff. So anyway people, like me say, that equates to 35.7 million US dollar. We are talking about the greenback. So people, we are talking about a whole lot of stuff, point blank and period. Now people, when we listen to this, we have to wonder, was that destined for Jamaica? Because like me say, we know that there is some big business going on here. But the truth and the fact is that according to the police info or reports, it is that this ship was coming from South America. And we talk about South America, we are talking about Colombia, we are talking about Medellin, we are talking about the place where all of the cartel them come from. And I am not talking about Vybz cartel, but whenever people touch this stuff, it seems like them get a vibes. So anyway, that is according to the police report. Now people, you know that whenever anything like this goes down, the Jamaican police, we are talking about the big heads in the JCF, they are going to be in their elements. And people, truth be told, we have to give credit where credit is due. And in this case, credit is definitely due. Because just imagine that amount of stuff touching the streets, touching the shores of Jamaica. People, we are talking about pandemonium. People, the people them already crazy. So just imagine if them get under the influence. If a madman get under the influence, he is only going to be madder. And people, I know that that is not a word. And I know say some of you always just listen for my video for me make any little mistake for the nitpick. So anyway, I just go on something else. So just say what I have to say in the comment section so I can throw on a block and some cement and kinda get rid of una. So based on this finding and according to the Assistant Commissioner of Police, we are talking about Fitz Bailey. He is saying that this is achieved by the investment that Jamaica has made in securing its borders. We are talking about the Coast Guard, we are talking about Border Patrol and Rete and Lele. And like me say, this is definitely a big find in whatever country. We couldn't talk about UK, we couldn't talk about Canada, and we couldn't talk about America. And we are speaking about little Jamaica. So people, just imagine all of that stuff over Jamaica. We are talking about problems, mutual problems. Now, when we hear that and we feel good that we kind of get some drugs off the street that might have been destined for here, we also have to look at things from a next angle. Because people like them say in the report, nobody was arrested. So therefore, we do not expect anybody to go to any court. So therefore, we know that when this amount of stuff gets in some storeroom and somebody is going to have the key, whoever have the key for the storage of this amount of money and this amount of stuff, we can only assume, we can only speculate that somebody is going to be very, 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 very rich, because we know that the corruption in Jamaica, them can't seem to keep them hands off of people things. Them can't seem to stop thief out the evidence, especially when it is something that has a high market value on the street, on the black market, rate and lele. So people, like me say, we can expect one of these big heads in the JCF, in the police force, to start build some big house. And people, we are talking about Stuart Motors with the big vehicle. We are talking about ATL, and we are speaking about Auto House. We are talking about the people with the Benz, the Beamer, the Range Rovers and Rete and Lele. You can expect to see some big sales going on, because like me say, somebody a got thief something, and more than likely nothing is going to be left when these police officers get them hand on it, because like me say, corruption is rampant in Jamaica, and there is no way that these popo in Jamaica is going to sleep or go to bed. They are going to be haunted. They are going to be tormented about the thought of that amount of money somewhere where they can get their hands on. So like me say, people, we can expect wholesale theft, point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on that whole situation, and like I've always said, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine, but let me know what you think in the comment section. So the next thing that is popping in the news is that we see that a mother and a daughter got slapped away in Eltham Park, Spanish Town. Now people, when you talk about Spanish Town, you talk about a hotspot. So according to the information from the police, it is said that they were slapped away when basically GVNM3N pounced upon them in a them home and basically blaze up some can upon them. This happened at about 9:10, we are talking about on Monday the 29th of July 2019. So we are talking about fresh thing. So the persons that got slapped away, we are speaking about the mother. She is 37-year-old Winsome Williams, and we are speaking about the daughter. Her name is Danielle Carnegie, OC, aka Bun. People, I don't know what that means. Now people, when we hear about incidents like these, we have to understand that in some cases it is turf warfare. Sometimes it is a random act of violence, but in most cases, we are speaking about 99.9% of the time, there is something into something. Where there is smoke, there is fire. And sometimes, like them say, if them can't catch Quaco, them a go catch him shot, them a go catch him pants, them a go catch him shoes, them a go catch him socks. And like me say, I don't have any information to verify or validate what I am saying. I am just saying that the possibility or probability are likely that something is into something, and where there is smoke, there is fire. So like me say, people, we just hope that these people get justice. We just hope that these are some innocent people, and we just hope that they are not connected or involved in any kind of criminal activity, because like me say, when you play with fire you get burned, and maybe this is a case, I don't know. But anybody with any information pertaining to this case, just leave a comment in the comment section. So after I finished that video about the mother and the daughter that was slapped away in Eltham Park in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, I got some more pertinent information as it regards to this family. So it was said that a little while back, the 16-year-old son was also slapped away in a volatile community. I think it is Seaview, but don't quote me. So now, when we listen to this, and we see that the mother and the daughter now gone, it shows you that these people are serious. It shows you that they were targeted for a hit, point blank and period. And people like them say, if them can't catch Quaco, them will catch the shot. But it seems like in this case, them catch Quaco, them catch the shot, them catch the pants, them catch the drawers, them catch everything. So people will see, in a less than a couple of months, they slapped away 3 from this family. So it is said that they left from that volatile community and they moved to Eltham Park in Spanish Town, and people will see the result. So that is why the neighbors did not know anything about this family, because they are actually strangers in the community that ran away from a next volatile community to Spanish Town, and people, whatever they were running from, it came back and it haunted them, point blank and period. So anyway, people, that is my views on that situation. And like I said, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section.